you think look cool and their cool tattoos and their outfits and stuff, and I think sometimes that can lead to a feeling of like you can glamorize someone, but you only see that one slice of one day of 1 year of their life. So it's just a thought I had and I wrote it down. I don't know.
Yeah. How do you feel about the idea of like Sonder, of like trying to?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, that's something that I think about all the time, and it just kind of hits you in like random moments. Like, oh my god,
Yes.
I'm being a little too in my own world right now.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And I actually have do you have the dictionary of obscure words or whatever where they made up the word Sonder? There's a whole dictionary of made up words
I
like
had no
that.
idea.
You should look it up. A dictionary of obscure sorrows, I think it's called.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
I mean,
out.
you're telling me a couple artists you mentioned earlier. I'm like, okay, I need to look those up too.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I'll hit you with a
I've
list
got homework after this one. But I totally skipped over this. Ponderosa, beautiful song. What is the most inspiring part about, imagining life as a tree or for a tree? Just in nature.
Yeah, I mean, just to be rooted in one place. When I learned that ponderosa pines can live for 500 years, and I learned the word for 500 years is quincentennium, so I snuck it into the song, which was really fun to do. But I mean, 500 years ago is 1500s here, and that's there. I'm not a mathematician, but there's been so much that's happened here since then, and just to imagine what they've seen. And I think going on walks, in the valley and seeing the ponderosa pines, like, are times of little introspection and reflection and enjoying nature for us humans on our little slice of life. But also those trees have just seen a bajillion people walk by, and birds and squirrels and whatever, and storms and anything, So it's interesting.
Yeah, we're just a little piece of this big magical thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, the way you explain it, it sounds like magical the way that you are creative in your process. But what do you do when you get stuck, like in a rut?
That's why I love being in a band. It's so sick because we have 4 brains that can contribute and bring something. And sometimes when we're working on one idea, another one will come out. Or I'm on my way to the bathroom and Indy's like playing something, like, wait, what was that? What was that? All didn't, so there's always, there's infinite ideas, I feel like.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. What do you guys feel like each other's greatest strengths are with the band? I'd love for everyone to give a little bit of an answer here.
That's on the spot.
Well, Drew is in like 12 bands.
Oh my gosh,
so,
I know. Drew, you're in every band ever in Spokane.
Yes.
How do you do it?
How do I do it? I got really good at updating my Google Calendar. That's like the key. I don't know, man.
We're on there in Basil Green now.
Yes. Wow. I can't believe you just know that. That's true. Timeworm is Basil Green on my Google Calendar.
He's very versatile and talented and nice man, so it makes it easy.
I'm willing to collaborate. I love it.
Yeah. I'm just a glutton for all the music in Spokane. I'm like I knew you guys, and I'd filled in for John on bass for a couple of gigs before I was in the band, and I was like, you know what? I really like their music. I really like these demos they released. I'm gonna be in that band now. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me in that band.
Yeah. Like, okay, yeah.
This is the one manifested that. Let me in.
Yeah, let me in.
And we have all these extra guitar and keyboard parts and stuff that we write that you hear on the studio versions, and Drew makes all that possible live. And he's got a great voice too, so we get all the harmonies going. It's great.
It is so crazy to see you guys live. I saw you guys, I don't even know, like a month or so ago, a couple months ago, and I was shocked. Like, Drew, you're doing guitar, you're doing keys, you're doing vocals. Everybody is doing vocals, which is not something I see all the time, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then our lead singer is also playing the drums. That's insane. Yeah. That's so crazy.
How does he do it?
How do you do it? How did you figure out you could do that?
I practiced it. I'm really inspired by singing drummers. I love even just background singers, but like Julian Ehrlich of Whitney, Karen Carpenter is one of the OGs. Mike Calabrese of Lake Street Dive is an amazing singer. Phil Collins, obviously. Like, there's so many.
Levon Helms,
yeah. Like, so many amazing singing drummers through time. Anderson .Paak as well, and I just seeing them cook like that, it's just fun. Like, your mouth is free when you're drumming. Like, might as well sing with it. So it's just a great time, and my two main loves is like the singing and the drumming, and I'm like, well, what if I just practice doing it? And I'm getting better all the time. It's
Yeah,
super
I
fun.
mean, you have to have like such crazy core control to be able to do that.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
What do you feel like is the secret?
The secret is I hunch when I play the drums, and everyone notices, and it keeps the microphone right in front of my face. The secret is just flow. Like
Yeah.
we write songs that we're just flowing, and we're in a space and a groove, and I can just let the groove go in my body, and I can think about the words I need to sing and the songs and the notes I need to hit, and I don't know.
And a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Lots
That's
and
what
lots
I'm
of
always back to.
practice.
Like you can do anything you practice a bunch. I think.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it when I started doing it. I was like tripping up all the time, and it just took the time. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys dodged this one a little bit earlier, but I'm still curious. What are your guys' favorite strengths about each other?
Oh man.
I feel like me and Jack, it started with me and Jack. And John came in. I think John was the first person that we had come play with us.
Yeah, they did those demos together. We met like just a couple of months after y'all met.
Yeah, something like
So,
September or something. Yeah.
And
they had done these demos and showed me, and I instantly heard the bass parts. They were just like there in my mind, and it was so easy to put those in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it was just like therapy for me, just
Yeah.
like kind of fitting in with some guy. I used to play bass in country bands and tour arounds, and it just got boring playing for money all the time. And this is not boring. These are the lines I've always wanted to be writing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And John is really, I love good like kick drum, bass, snare, interplay, like all that rhythm section stuff. And John is locked into that, like just the groove. So
How does it feel to have found like the perfect piece within each other? That's crazy.
it's a fun time. It's fun as heck.
Makes me feel like I want to hug all of you guys.
Aww. The energy coming out of you guys is so beautiful. I can definitely feel the love in here. You guys are meshing really well. I love it. So
I feel like we're still dodging the question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Indy,
I mean,
Indy is super easygoing. He's really lovely to be around. Really nice fella. He's got wonderful ideas. He doesn't take over spaces that he's in. He's very like easy to be around and like, yeah, let's try that.
But his guitar solos are sick.
Yes.
They're so good.
And then he's like, oh yeah, I like wrote this thing. It's like, whoa. Yeah.
What I like about Indy's guitar playing is he is like practiced so much, and you can tell the influences he has, but he has such a fresh take on playing it.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
so cool.
Absolutely.
Wow, thanks guys.
Aw.
Yeah, you hear the Hendrix, you hear the Mayer, but it's like it's Indy Heyer,
Yeah. And it sticks out when it's meant to. Like you can feel the power behind it when it's his time to shine too.
Yeah. Which is all the time. Let it out, man.
It's just the fuzz pedal, man.
Are you guys ready to get back into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like I could talk about these guys all day.
Yeah.
We should probably play
They're
some
just the
music.
best.
Just the best.
Other people.
my gosh, we were hyping up Indy, and I feel like that was the perfect example to come after that.
Yes.
That was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it.
He shreds on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. You did mention you might remember the story for the phrase like other people are always cooler than you, but I don't think we got into it.
I mean, it was just I just am always looking at other people and curious about their lives, and that phrase came to me at work, looking out the window. I wrote it down, and then it had like a rhythm to it, like the people, like that rhythm just felt like it was in there already. And then I just sat at my piano and came up with the kind of looping 3 chords, and I thought that was I don't remember where that idea even came from, but it just felt like a natural fit, and then showed it to the Wormos and made it a thing. And I feel like sometimes I always like writing eloquently and writing a bunch in the songs, and that song I say like there's like 4 unique lines in the whole song, so that was kind of another fun challenge. And Indy is like shredding like for 2 whole minutes of that song, so it's really fun to just let it go.
I loved when I heard the demo of that song that it was like 4 different lines, and for the most part it was 3 chords, which I feel like in itself is kind of unique, because usually you're gonna have
use a
4-bar phrase,
Yeah.
but like it was 3-bar phrases, and
Yeah.
it's just like such a simple, maybe a little bit odd way to write a song, but
Yeah.
it's so cool. It just worked.
Yeah.
There's no chorus. There's just 2 verses. There's no chorus. The
Kind
chorus
of.
is the guitar solo.
Yeah, exactly. Indy's singing the chorus on that one.
Surely no bridge,
Surely.
What do you need a bridge
There's no
for?
bridge in
You
it.
don't
Stop
need-
calling me Shirley.
All right.
Do you guys feel like you write your music for a specific kind of audience, like a specific person? Like, how do you know when you found an ideal listener?
I think it's. What were you?
I was just gonna say, I think that I don't want to speak for you guys, but I feel like we like just make music that we like, and if we like it, we know that it will find people that also like it.
That's
and
for
it's-
people that like it, that like music and would like this song. Yeah.
It's okay if not everyone likes it, but like some people are bound to, right? If we all do.
Absolutely.
The right people find it. The people who vibe.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, I think so.
I think the biggest goal in writing music is just that we're having a good time and having fun and not stressed about it. And that's kind of what other people is about, is like there's always going to be someone that's judging you for what you want to do, but you don't have to have fears. You can just do what you want to do.
There's always an 8-year-old who's like shredding the drums halfway across the world. It's like, there's always someone who's, but we're us, and we're having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, comparison is the thief of joy. So
There you go.
absolutely.
Yep. Who said that?
That's the next
Where
song.
is it? That's the next song. No.
The next
Great
Timeworm
segue.
song.
What is our next song?
It's called Crown Shyness.
We had to make sure that one wasn't gonna start the song back up again.
Yeah.
Surprise.
So now that the album is kind of out and it's been a while, you've been in the creative process for so long, do you feel like there were any songs that took a little bit longer to come to fruition or that were harder to create than others?
That's a good question.
Let me turn off my auto tune, or I could leave it on. I don't know.
Leave it up?
Something in the writing process that I didn't do until we actually started recording the album
Yeah.
was recording guitar solos, and that felt really like a daunting thing to do because I don't know. I just like to write my guitar solos. I feel like in the moment, if I'm improvising, it can be really good or it can be really bad. So I like to have something I can follow and kind of go off of and come back to, you know?
Yeah. Is it a lot of pressure to have it set in stone?
It is a little bit. I've been finding trying to play the same thing over and over, you know, sometimes you mess up. And if you're trying to play something specific, you can notice. But just that process of writing guitar solos, I do really good when I'm in a room by myself and I can just hit delete and do it again.
Yeah.
Or slot in somewhere where I didn't quite hit something perfectly.
And we recorded all the rhythm tracks together in a room live, and then the solos on top. And as we,
Wow.
I'm guessing you were going to say that when we play it live, we've learned ways to interact with your solos in ways that aren't on the record that are really fun live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would just start from the end, honestly, when I was writing the solos. Start from the end and work my way back to the front.
Yeah.
Smart.
So second album, we want to like interact with that more throughout the whole process and bring some of those interactions to the record as well.
It's kind of Well, I was just gonna say it's kind of fun though because like you were saying, you write the solo for the album and you record it, and then as we play it with the new solo live, after the recording's already done, then we kind of change how we play the song.
Yes.
It just allows the song, even after it's recorded and out on Spotify, it allows it to still be kind of like a living, breathing thing, so to speak.
Yeah. I hope it's always that way.
The song's kind of they keep
that.
evolving.
Yeah.
Which is fun, I think.
Very fun.
Keeps it interesting for everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hopefully
my
there will
gosh.
be more Drew Brereton solos on the next album.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Besides that
okay.
backwards solo in
I don't know.
Daugherty, that's the Drew Brereton.
Dude,
branch
Indy's
out.
solos are really good.
Come on,
I don't think I want to rob the world of more Indy Heyer solos.
No, it's what Timeworm needs,
Godspeed.
man.
I saw something that struck me as like that your process is very like it seems to be pretty organized. Do you guys feel that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all Jack. Jack
Wow.
is so
Jack is-
organized. Yeah.
You should see the Google Drive.
Oh my gosh.
It's the most incredible thing. I've been
beautiful.
telling the bedheads that I'm like, we need to do that. This is amazing. It's like color coded, just like my
What?
Google Calendar.
Wow.
It's so
Well,
good.
because I mean, I just have so many freaking ideas.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and now we have like stuff we do for socials, and we have photography, and we have videos, and we have demos,
Wow.
and we have voice memos. Like, you got to put that somewhere, and everyone has access to it, and it just makes sense to organize that. I don't know.
It's great though.
It's great. It feels good. I don't know. It's something. It just feels.
It does
I have a
feel good.
compulsion
Satisfying,
to
yeah.
being organized creatively.
Yeah.
So
It makes it tangible.
yeah.
You can change it. You can help it evolve over
Yeah.
time. But
You can
yeah.
continue an idea that's been broken up over a lot of different time
Until
periods.
Google Drive shuts their servers down, and then
Oh my
that's
God.
all
Hey, whoa,
lost.
don't give them any ideas.
Don't do
It's
that.
also cool. It's also cool that you can see like, because you can like further the ideas for so long and like
And we date them
build on
too.
them. Right.
Wow.
So you can also go back in the song folders and find voice memos from like late 2023 for
Yeah.
fishing liner or whatever, and it's like, so if you feel like you've almost gotten away from the original idea, you can also go back and listen and be like, oh, this is what we were doing when we first started writing the song, which can help to like kind of center you a little bit.
Right.
bring it back to where it came from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Or this was me in 2021 on a bike ride, having this weird vocal idea, and then Before I Die comes 4 years later, you know. Like,
Yeah. Are the ideas that you're having now going to show up years and years down the line throughout
Absolutely.
your future
you
albums?
can never catch up, which is a beautiful thing, I think.
Oh, I love to see it. Okay. We've only got a few minutes left, and I'm so excited for these last two. Do you want to do them back to back?
How many minutes do we have?
We've got 7.
Okay. Probably just...
I don't know if we can do both of those songs in 7 minutes.
Let's do Fishing Liner.
Fishing Line?
Yeah, let's do Fishing Liner.
Hold on. It's a little dance I get
Play
to
the
do all the
Jeopardy theme.
time. Yeah. The Jeopardy theme. I'm ready.